Welcome to another video, guys. The new Summon Rush event started, and it's looking to be quite the interesting one. We're getting quite a lot more fragments than we're used to, and we actually have them separated into 4 different brackets, so you guys can pick and choose how much you want to be going for this one. I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday, where I do free account takeovers for you guys. If you want to support the channel for free, download the game from my premium download link and start raid the right way. And don't forget you have 48 hours to use the promo code section for an extra amazing legendary champion. But now, let's get into the video. Alright, so here it is, the new Summon Rush event, and we're gonna have a grand total of 20 fragments up for grabs, separated in brackets for 2,000, 2,800, 3,500, and 5,100 points. Technically speaking, you don't really need to be going all this much, and it's a really flexible event, not gonna lie, so definitely kind of a nice little way of raid actually doing this for us. If you guys already checked the calendar, you should know we have a grand total of 135 fragments, and a grand total of 15 fragments that you could be skipping, because the 20 extra here are basically just for tournament winners, and that's not gonna be very easy for most. But yeah, right now you should at least get yourself 5 fragments out of this one, because if you don't, you will have to spend money at the end if you do everything else. Usually with fragment summon events like this, they do give you a way to buy them in the end from the shop, but it's probably just gonna be better to blast 4 Sacred Shards right now and get yourself the stuff. The sad part about this event is there's no actual amazing events like 2x or anything like that, but we do have some interesting progressive events for Sacred, Ancient, and Primal Shards, where you have a up to 25% chance to be getting one of these champions, including heavy hitters like Wixwell. That's going to be a game changer for a lot of people, but there's also 3 new champions in here which are also looking quite interesting, like this guy for instance, a Sidex King Killer. Looks like a defensive type champion with a lot of good defensive skills for ally protection, increased speed, increased defense. He also attacks all enemies and places a couple of very important debuffs like decreased speed and decreased defense. And he also has decreased attack and pain link. And the passive is also looking quite proper, because this champion is going to be pretty amazing against things like the Ram form, I can tell it that much. Not to mention he's going to be tanking like a champ, decreasing damage received by 10% per each ally protect champion. So against Hydra that's going to be like 50%, against Chimera 40%, definitely nothing to scoff at. We also have this other guy, Beard the Broad, another defense champion. Again, looks like a decent champion for things like Hydra. Has debuff spread on him, has a free turn cooldown provoke with pain leak action, with counter attack, and also again a decent passive to boot, so all around not bad at all. And there's also the new Argonite faction champion Famo the Shepherd. Last time I checked this guy, he didn't strike me as that amazing of a champion, but he is definitely one of the champions ever, and it is from the Argonite faction, so why not? But of course, for most people, Wixwell would be the big prize here, even though a lot of people are already basically ready to grab him from their fusion tokens. It's probably gonna be better to try and get him like this and maybe go for Titus if you still don't have that. That can definitely be a pretty good strategy. And let's not forget the Void Shards. Here we have other champions like Hekaton, which is an absolute unit of a champion for both PvP and PvE. He could be amazing. Really does bring a lot to the table. A Void legendary like this, absolutely top tier quality right there, almost mythic level. And we also have Cecilia, which is also not a bad champion, but if I had to choose between both of these, Hekaton definitely wins, and it's not even close. As for the Void epics, nothing really that important here, and same can be said for the normal epics, even though if you don't have yourself Tagore yet, that'd be amazing. Kinagashi is pretty amazing because she's one of the few revivers Shadow King has right now. This guy's from the new faction, so there's that too. Again, has some revive action, some increased defense, not the worst champion by any means for sure. And again, from the Argonite faction, soon we will be needing it for faction wars as well, so best start getting prepared. Anyway, what's my plan here? Well, I'm gonna be blasting through 10 Sacred Shards. It's really not gonna be that big a deal for me. I will be putting this guy as my epic, and I'm really not sure who to pick as the legendary here. Maybe I'm gonna go with the King Killer. He does look pretty interesting. He's from Dark Elves, where I do have some issues right now with faction wars still, and the pain link action is definitely nice and interesting as well, so all around, why wouldn't I? So yeah, let's put this bad boy up to the test, and let's see if luck strikes for us today. Last time we summoned 27 Sacred Shards and got like, what was it, 1 legendary champion? I don't know. You can watch the video again. My heart is not gonna take it, so here I am definitely expecting a lot better luck. Let's see what that do. Alrighty, confirm that, and let's start the summoning. Starting off with a ball breaker. Alrighty, quit breaking my balls, Raid. Another one. Well, at least we got the Argonite. Not the worst. I'm yet to get him at +4, so let's keep on keeping him. More epics. Just what the doctor did not order. Lady Quillen. Got plenty of those, so she is a famous chicken of mine. Come on, Raid. Don't be a bitch. Scabrius. Scab me sideways. Couple of legendaries would not have hurt, not gonna lie. This, however, is gonna hurt. Masamoto. I don't think I have him at +4 yet, so it's something. The good old Nope. One of the silly dwarfs. Not a very good epic if you ask me. 4 more Sacred Shards to go. This is trying to get disgusting, man. These are supposed to have legendaries from time to time, you know? Pretty sure I'm in Mercy already. Pretty sure I'm in Mercy already. Raid has no mercy for me lately. Ashma. Fuck this shit, dude. What is happening, Raid? Have I done something to you? Like, Jesus, dude. Throw me a bone, goddammit. There you go. Okay, Operdin. If only I had a Senate to go with him, but Operdin is a new Lego for me, so it's something, goddammit. Like, fucking hell, man. Raid is making me beg for mercy lately. With all of the continuous heals these guys bringing, that's gonna be pretty good one day when I actually get myself a Senna, but to be fair, I also have frickin' Androck, the mythical, so Operdin is probably not gonna do all that much good for me, so there's that, but at least we got a legendary. It's something. In today's day and age, this counts as a win for me, like damn son. And here's what the summon rush is looking for me right now. I should finish this 1000 points with a few mystery shards basically, so I can get myself the last 5 fragments, but technically speaking I don't even need them, but might as well get them because I'm already basically there. So yeah, do let me know in the comments if you guys are also going to be blasting your Sacred Shards for these. I do believe that Masahiro is going to be making some improvement for my account, at least for faction wars, and all around it's not a bad champion at all, especially if they throw a 5-star soul for him, would be making him a lot better. And that's the cool thing about champions like this, like you don't really gotta be only thinking about the champion as a champion on a standalone level. If Raid gives us an easy way of actually getting the 5-star soul for him as well, well, that's gonna be a much better champion in that case, because if you have a top tier reviver with 0 stars and a not so top tier reviver with 5 stars, well, I'd take the 5 stars any day, chat. Also, quick side note, the new auto equip feature, gotta say I'm loving it. Like, I had so many champions I didn't bother throwing some sort of gear on them, but with the freaking auto equip, you just click it and it starts picking some stuff from your gear, and things happen nice and quick. Like, look at this. Right now I have 1300 pieces of gear because so many champions actually received not the best gear on them, but gear nonetheless. So right now I could just be using these in restricted content like Centranos and Curse City and such without actually having to bother to put actual good gear on them. Not a bad quality of life change. Like, more of that, Raid, more of that. Not to mention, look at this bad boy power. Like, I was literally 28 mil this morning, 5 million power out of nowhere. Definitely a nice little spike for me, but we all know it's not actual power, it's just random bullshit equipped on a lot of 60 champions I just possessed. But still, kinda love it, kinda love it. Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and do let me know in the comments if you guys went for this summon rush, or are you gonna be holding back for the next event. I do have a feeling that the next champion chase is gonna be a better value for most people, especially since a lot of people are gonna be having access to the fragment summon for Anoxia, so that's gonna be a bunch of easy points. But yeah, I decided to go for this one either way, because it just felt okay for me, not gonna lie. But yeah, if you want to support the channel for free, download the game from my premium download link and start Raid the right way. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Chris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.